Speaking of Tupac, yo, DJ Akademiks was feeling like Tupac the other day, yo. He was going off. I wasn't expecting DJ Akademiks to go off like that. He snapped. He legit snapped. I was like, wow, yo, like this nigga legitimately snapped, yo. It's like, dog, DJ Akademiks was so angry at this is what happened. So this is what happened. Tory Lanez gets sentenced. After I recorded my pod, after Tory Lanez got sentenced, I go on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I see AK's on live. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be nice, right? Because Tory just got sentenced. AK fucks with Tory. I know AK's off the Henny right now. Let's see what happens. This nigga Akademiks. Yo, dog. This nigga's crazy, okay? So he hops on and he's like, yo, why is my name trending? So a lot of people like to go in on DJ Akademiks and say like, you know, that like, oh, he's a loser, he's this and that, he's a nerd. Oh, how people are wondering like, how is he on? How is he making all this money? How come he gets to talk shit? People are just mad that he made it and he's talking his shit and his shit is still not like shaken up. There's no scandals, there's no shit, and any scandal that happens, like he's right there front and center, like this is what happened, blah blah blah. So you can't really like, it's hard to shit on him. He does the 8 Mile shit. So I totally see it. And the shit he says to women, god damn, bro, it's foul. I could see why like women are just waiting for this nigga's downfall. It's more, and then obviously you have the pandering men that are like, yeah, man. Well, the pandering men and some hood niggas don't like Akademiks. But everyone still watches his shit, which is confusing to me. The one thing I'll give Akademiks, though, that everyone gives him is that he's factual. If he says something, there's either a source, it's facts, it's something, and he will sink the whole ship if niggas think he's lying. You know what I'm saying? So he hops on the stream. Everyone's talking shit about him because of the Tory Lanez shit and how he was like, it looked like he was on Tory's side. So he first of all, he went in on everybody that was talking shit, saying like he should go to jail too, or Akademiks is next. And I can see why I'd be pissed, especially when there's a lot of girls saying that you should go to jail. You know, it's different if it's mixed. But when you have a lot of girls saying, oh, Akademiks is next, like, I could see why he got a little bit pissed off. You know what I'm saying? So he hops on there. He goes, hey, yo, y'all can't be doing this. Y'all can't be saying Akademiks is next. He's like, I was never really on his side anyways. Like, you know, he was shooting himself some bail going off. Then he started going off on this woman named Megan something. Right? He's like, both you Megs, he's going off. He's like, Meg could sue me. He was snapping. Going off. And I could see why. It's these stupid freaking documents that he obtained. And these documents that he obtained provided information about the whole, like, what's the word called? The whole, like, Tory Lanez situation. Okay? So these documents that were provided, we're talking about like the DNA being on the gun and blah, 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 right? So what Meg's side, their attorneys were trying to do, they were trying to say that DJ Akademiks got those documents from Tory Lanez's side, and therefore it's committing some type of unlawful action and he can get even more time, you know what I mean? They're basically trying to send that nigga to the gulag, yo. Basically, Meg's team, there was no remorse. The remorse was gone. Once she said, yo, this nigga shot me, it was over. And all Tory, I feel like, low key, if Tory just didn't say anything, didn't like any posts, if his team just left her alone and just said, and Tori just was like, yo, just speak to me whenever you're ready, da da da, and Tori just shut the fuck up, wasn't outside trying to be like a goofy out here, not like a goofy, but you know what I'm saying, like trying to be out too happy. He just chilled until the shit got rectified behind the scenes. I think he would have been fine, or he would have got like a quick house arrest thing or something. But because of all the shenanigans that happened, he got the 10. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways. He's going off on them. So I can understand that. It's understandable. They're mentioning his name. Go off, Ak. I'm like, okay, whatever. But he was getting disrespectful. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but he was calling her like all types of ugly and everything. Like I'm like, yo, bro, like, okay, chill. Attack the argument. Don't attack the person. But when you're drunk, he was attacking the argument. But he was also attacking the person too. So he was being mad disrespectful, mad flagrant. Then, I remember, so I watched this one stream where Akademiks was on there and SZA was trending. She had pictures that were trending, right? So Akademiks was on stream talking about SZA and whatever, and apparently she got her body done, so they pulled up a picture of her in the past and like her now, that type of shit, and they were discussing it. They're just nigga shit, right? So then SZA was watching the fucking stream the whole time. So when SZA was watching the stream, she felt disrespected and blocked Akademiks. And Akademiks was like, yo, like, SZA, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, SZA. Like, it's me. He got butthurt. And he was off the Henny too, so I don't know if was he off, whatever. I know he drinks during the stream, so yeah. What is that? But yeah. All I know is there's a hair. Goddamn. All I know is he was like, yo, come on, SZA. So literally months later, this nigga starts going in on SZA. He's snapping on her. He's going in. He's like, yo, SZA this, SZA that, SZA's whack. SZA that, SZA this, SZA's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally going in on her. And in my head, I'm saying, bro, relax. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, just chill the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, so SZA ends up, so he comes back and SZA pics drop of her leaving the club or whatever event, and she's not looking too great. You know what I mean? She's wearing a dress and she's not looking too great in the pictures, right? Now everyone's like, those are photoshopped, or the camera guy edited it weird, blah blah. A guy made a video of himself with the photos in the camera roll, like, y'all niggas saying that I'm capping out here. People, bro. Anyways, so he proved that the pictures are real. Then we come to find out that Akademiks finds out the pictures. They show him the picture. Now his audience is already egging him on to keep going, right? And they show him the pictures, like, yo, did you see SZA's new pics? Because he's already pissed. So now anybody you mention, he's already going to have tunnel vision on that person. And he's wavy, nigga. He starts going in on SZA, calling her fat. And I'm like, nigga, you can't. He's like, yo, you're like me, man. You're fat like me. We're both fat. Why don't we do a mukbang? I'm like, yo, that is the nastiest thing to ask a woman to do. Yo, dog, what is wrong? What is wrong with you? This nigga said, let's do a mukbang. You are a nasty nigga for that one, bro. So he's like, let's do a mukbang. I'm like, all right, why are you saying that? Why? Anyways, so, man, this guy Akademiks kills me, bro. So anyways, he's roasting her. And in my head, I'm like, yo, bro, leave SZA alone, man. You're mad because she blocked you. You said the wrong thing, she blocked you. Like, nigga, instead of doubling down, just you already said my bad on the stream, and then now you're doubling down because you're already mad about some other shit, right? So you doubled down, you started going off on her. But the way you went off on her was a little bit on the funnier side. Well, it was disrespectful, but it wasn't as disrespectful as he went with Erykah Badu. I was like, yo. I'm like, why is he going in on Erykah Badu? And then I heard him say everyday struggle. And I said, this nigga is still mad over some shit from 5 years ago? I mean, like, I don't blame him. There's some shit that I'm still pissed off till today about. You know what I'm saying? And this shit was probably 10 years ago. So I understand. However, I either go on a rant about it on my own or try to figure out why I felt the way I felt or some self-healing. Within those 5 years, I would have found a way to like get over that shit. In 5 years, I would have got over that shit. This nigga was still on it. He went off because I think Erykah Badu said something. I think she said something. Because I think she said she liked a post or a status about Akademiks and the Tory Lanez shit. So he went off on Erykah Badu. Disrespectful. And I'm like, bro, Erykah Badu, man, she just chills, smokes her weed, burns her sage. Like, all she did was, she was just clowning you, calling you Jerry. Now, I could see why you got mad. Because people were bullying you when you first started coming in the industry. And then now, since you're in, and you're doing your thing, and you're making all this money, and you have all this pull and shit, now you feel like you can let your nuts hang. I'm gonna say one thing though. I fuck with Akademiks, yo. He does his thing, yo. He works. Since War in Chirac, I've been watching his shit. He's been working his ass off. Pause. But my nigga, just chill, cause the whole narrative that you only spaz out on women, right? It's starting. It's not. This is not helping at all. Okay, that's one. Two, yo, leave these girls alone. Let these girls go off. Let these girls do their thing. The whole Megan shit. Both those Megans, I could see why, right? But SZA blocked you. She didn't. I don't really remember her saying anything. So you could have just chilled on that one. You didn't have to crash out on SZA. And then I think at the end of the stream he kind of like apologized. Not apologized, but he's like, yo, I crashed out on you because of this. I crashed out on you because of this. Erykah Badu, he didn't feel no remorse, dog. I was like, holy shit. So then Erykah Badu drops her own incense with Tom, you know, Tom and Jerry, the Jerry meme of him doing that, right? Puts that up in a like an incense thing and sells it. I think limited edition, 2,000 of them or some shit like that. Sold out in like an hour. Everyone bought them. And I was just like, you know what? That's smart, yo. Shout out to Erykah Badu, yo. You got to give Erykah Badu a round of applause for that one. One sec, yo. I got you, Erykah. I got you. Yo. And yo, Akademiks, come on, bro. You have to admit that you put her in check, and then she just did a checkmate. She just made money off of it, and clearly she doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I think she retaliated or whatever. Whatever. Anyways, he went on an epic rant. If you ever want to, it might be online, it might be on YouTube, but this rant, he snapped. I just wanted to let you guys know, like, this nigga snapped. So, DJ Akademiks, bro, I could see why you snapped. I totally understand why you snapped, my nigga, but like, yo, chill on how you disrespect these women, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you be disrespecting them, I'm like, like, I would never say that. I wouldn't. It's nasty. You know what I mean? Personally, I think it's nasty, but whatever. Anyways, so, next topic.